Before any excavation, concrete works, or structural framing begins, homeowners must complete a series of pre-construction requirements that determine whether their project will run smoothly or fall into expensive delays. Many Filipinos assume that pre-construction is cheap, thinking that building starts only when concrete is poured. But the truth is that the very first phase already requires coordination with professionals, government offices, and survey teams. Today, we will answer a simple but crucial question. Is 100,000 pesos enough for all pre-construction expenses of a small residential home? Pre-construction covers all the technical, legal, and documentation activities before labor and materials reach the site. This includes lot survey, architectural drawings, structural analysis, plumbing and electrical plans, building permit applications, barangay clearances, fire safety review, and even the early stages of project cost estimation. Without completing these steps properly, no homeowner can legally or safely start construction, and this foundational work often defines the accuracy of the entire project cost. A relocation or topographic survey is one of the first expenses. This identifies exact boundaries, elevation differences, and encroachments. A typical survey ranges from 6,000 to 12,000 pesos depending on lot size and location. Without a proper survey, homeowners risk boundary disputes or wrong building alignment, which can lead to costly demolitions or revisions later. This is why dpwh and LGU standards require site accuracy before any plan is approved. Architectural design fees vary widely based on complexity, but for small residential homes, most designers charge between 20,000 and 50,000 pesos for complete design development, including 2D floor plans, elevations, sections, and basic 3D perspectives. These drawings become the blueprint for the entire project. A poorly drawn plan can cause material wastage, structural inconsistencies, and miscommunication with contractors, leading to higher costs during construction. Structural engineering ensures that your house can withstand loads, wind forces, soil conditions, and seismic events. Professional structural design typically costs 15,000 to 40,000 pesos depending on house size. Engineers calculate footing sizes, beam depths, column sizes, slab thickness, and reinforcement weights. The costs later spent on rebar, concrete, and formworks are directly influenced by these calculations. Without an engineer's design, homeowners risk unsafe construction. Plumbing and electrical drawings are mandatory for building permit approval. These show pipe diameters, drainage lines, venting systems, circuit loads, breaker sizes, and wiring routes. Combined fees typically range from 8,000 to 20,000 pesos. Incorrect MEPF planning often leads to rework during construction, such as tearing down walls to correct wiring paths or replacing undersized pipes, which costs more than the original professional fee. Building permit cost varies per LGU, but usually ranges between 20,000 and 40,000 pesos for small residential projects. This includes zoning clearance, barangay clearance, sanitary permit, fire safety review, electrical permit, and the main building permit fee. Government fees alone can consume almost half of the 100,000 peso budget. Homeowners who underestimate this are often forced to delay construction until permits are complete. A proper quantity takeoff identifies exact quantities of concrete, steel, CHB, formworks, tiles, and finishes. Many homeowners skip this step and rely on contractor estimates, which leads to overpricing or underpricing. Professional BOQ preparation ranges from 5,000 to 20,000 pesos depending on project size. Using dpwh methodology ensures accuracy because quantities follow actual sectional measurements, output rates, and unit costs based on standard productivity. When pre-construction is done professionally, the entire project becomes predictable. Structural cost overruns decrease, variation orders become minimal, and contractors cannot manipulate pricing because quantities and unit costs are already defined. The homeowner gains full control over budgeting and scheduling. This is why professional builders always invest heavily in pre-construction, because every peso saved in planning becomes thousands saved in execution. If we sum the typical cost survey at 8,000 pesos, architectural at 30,000 pesos, structural at 25,000 pesos, plumbing and electrical at 12,000 pesos, and building permit at 30,000 pesos, the total easily reaches 105,000 pesos. This means that 100,000 pesos is workable, but extremely tight. Any revisions, additional drawings, or premium LGU fees will push the total above the budget. It is more realistic to prepare between 120,000 and 150,000 pesos for a smooth pre-construction process. The most common reason homeowners go beyond budget is poor planning and the assumption that drawings and permits are cheap or optional. Others rely on unlicensed designers offering low fees but providing incomplete drawings that cause rework later. The absence of a bought and detailed takeoff also forces homeowners into price guessing during construction. Pre-construction may feel expensive upfront, but it prevents far greater losses during the building phase. If you want a complete pre-construction cost analysis, or if you need bulk preparation, material estimates, and drawing review before starting your project, visit www.vjsconsultancy.com. Our quantity surveying services follow dpwh output standards to give you accurate and reliable cost projections. Follow SmartPinoy Homes for more cost-driven breakdowns that help you build confidently from start to finish.